Hello and welcome to a Warframe video. I need to switch my sounds. Shit, I forgot. Actually, no, everything is fine. Perfect. Alright, welcome to another alert with randoms. So in this video, I'm going to be doing, well, like I just said it, an alert mission, which are these things right over here, quick alerts for some quick resources. And I'm going to be playing in public, so I'm going to be joining with random people who knows who they are. I'm currently equipped with Gara. I'm going to switch her because I already used her. I actually do like having her around. She's actually a very useful Warframe. Let's see, who shall I choose? I don't want to go with the option of a Warframe that will basically just wreck everything, because that's actually a thing. Oh man, let's go with someone like, you know what? I could go with Nova, now that I think about it. Now there's a Warframe that nobody really ever uses. You know what? Screw it. Let's play with Octavia. I haven't played with Octavia in a bit. I mean, I did play a little bit with her recently just to, I don't know, remind myself of her and to try out her new mod, her new augment. Well, her newest augment that she had. So yeah, we're gonna give her a spin. Give Octavia a spin. I don't really have that many, like, I mean, when it comes to Octavia, obviously you have, if you go to appearance and you press R2, you go to the Amanda chord, where you can essentially like make music and stuff, a reoccurring music that you can actually use as a battle music when you go into the actual game. But obviously you have instruments here which you can actually add, but unfortunately if you want other instruments, you need to spend platinum on them, and being as I don't really buy platinum, I farm it through the trade shed. It's very valuable, so I can't just spend platinum on music. I would love to be able to have other, like instruments for Octavia. It opens a lot of possibilities for a lot of music and stuff. But seeing as I'm not much of a music synthesizer, and I kind of want to like hoard all my platinum so I can use it on when I really need it. I can't really commit to the to making Octavia like to play with to play with Octavia as much as she should have if I were to focus on those. So yeah, I just have her for some basic things. She's a buffer, so Octavia is a buffer, and yeah, I'm gonna be playing as her today. Let's go, come on, loading. There we go, let's go. So, I am using the Zindana from the Nidus skin, because this is Octavia's deluxe skin. I got it with a coupon. I had a coupon and I was able to acquire it, and I did like a while ago. I'm not really that big on this particular skin. I don't really like it as much as I mean, it's not exactly what I would have picked for her skin. But it is kind of, it is okay. It's like an infected skin of some sort, so obviously the infected stuff that Nidus comes with is, you know, they kind of fit in. So, oh, before I do anything, something that I almost forgot is I want to change my, what kind of loadout I'm using with her. So, currently, I'm using, what am I using? Oh, I am using her loadout. Oh, okay. So yeah, currently this is the loadout that I have for her. It's very basic, very simple, and I'm actually using it for the mallet, this one, which allows me to have two simultaneous mallets. So you'll actually be able to see what those are as soon as we start the game. So I have a couple of stuff. I don't want to put an Xless adapter on her, because obviously, being a regular Warframe, eventually she will have a Prime Warframe, and that's obviously going to replace her once that Prime Warframe makes its debut. So we have that. I also have a weapon that I'm leveling up again, which is actually I'm starting to really like. It's the Astilla, which is a shotgun. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, we're going to be doing an excavation with a random group. Let's do this thing. So yeah, Octavia is essentially a buffer. Her objective is buffing her teammates while at the same time dealing with. Well, she's also a crowd controller. So now the key ingredient into playing Octavia, which is something that I haven't really quite grasped myself, is being able to like make movements depending on what kind of tunes they are playing. She's rather complicated. If you're a starting player, I don't really recommend her unless you like research her, because the moves that you do is the kind of performance that she actually makes. So I'm gonna give myself some energy. Every time I use my powers, she gives some energy regen, but in the end, it kind of ends up taking more than it's actually giving. So Zenuric will allow you to use your energy almost infinite. So I'm using Metronome right now. We're gonna grab this guy because I need to get this thing. So if I were to throw a mallet, this thing over here, every time enemies deal damage to it, anything within its range will essentially, well, it'll deal damage to anything within its range. So obviously having range is important, which is why I do. I keep forgetting about those things. Excuse me, coming through. So let's get out of here. So you'll actually notice that I'm getting a lot of buffs. That's because depending on. Oh, and I also randomly got the buff of becoming invisible. So if you actually if you're using her third power, if it's on, and you time your crouch, if you crouch or slide or dodge at the right time, well, it's mostly either, I think it's either crouch, oh shit. I think it's mostly either crouch or like dodge. You can actually, let's put this on. And I want to put this on, and I want to put another one of these on as well. And we should be good. If you crouch like properly at the right time when her metronome is on, you'll notice that there is this thing. There we go. I can become invisible at the right time, which is very useful for obviously not getting hit. So there is that. Now you'll notice that enemies are going to be coming. They actually see this thing. They attack it. They take damage once they do that. So the objective is to have them shoot at this thing so that they take damage. That's the objective. So I'm going to refresh these like that. Obviously range is important because I need the range so that they actually, you know, they can shoot at it at any distance and it'll still deal damage. It'll hoard that damage. However, excuse me, what are you shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at that thing. I need more of these things. That's a very bad placement. There we go. So they shoot at those things. They start dealing damage. Let's put another one of these. I'm joined by a Nova. I was actually thinking of getting Nova. How coincidental. So let's grab one of these. Becoming invisible at the right, doing the right thing and becoming invisible. I'm actually randomly, I'm not even timing it right now because I can't hear the music. You can mute other players' musics or other players' Octavia's musics if you feel like it. So obviously I have mine muted, but I kind of, I mean, dude, if you're gonna activate an excavator, at least protect it. So let's do this, let's do that, let's do this and that, and get some more energy. As long as as long as I'm using Zenuric, I don't really need her passive. Her passive becomes kind of useless because I regenerate energy a lot faster just by, you know, having it there. Let's shoot you guys, because why not? So yeah, she can be very complicated. I can't really time the thing properly. I literally have been doing it by accident. We have a Limbo! Hooray! I guess Limbo would be the better choice as a defender, especially in an excavation. I do like using Limbo in excavations for like for infected, because they are pretty much defenseless against his attacks. Yeah, having range with these things would be amazing. I think I would rather have more range than I do like attack, because yeah, they would actually be it's a lot more useful that way. Anyways, we are joined by a group of people. That was the objective. This place has been completely finished. So we will grab one of these life supports and blow to the next location. I want to keep my metronome on because it will be buffing my allies. So when I'm at a close proximity. So I fucking hate these damn lasers. Come on. Go, go. Alright. Let's go over here. Eee. Come on. Come on. We do have this guy. Oh, excuse me. Can you die? Thank you. So I'm gonna do this over here. I'm gonna put a metronome over here. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put one of these over here. And I think we're good. Reactivate this. He's using his stasis, but obviously thanks to the patches, the stasis doesn't really work, which is good. It's awesome to be able to shoot while in limbo stasis. It's the best thing ever. This guy is on the inside, or is it on the outside? I can't really tell. Alright, so yeah, they're going inside, and as soon as they start attacking that thing, they take damage, so let's put that over there. Put that over there. Put that over there. Activate that. We're bringing excavators. I do hope they are planning on defending them. And again, we do have a Nova with us. What else do we have? Is it just a Nova? Where else is it? Excuse me. Why are you guys not dying? Let's activate this guy as well. Who's going to be luring them in places. That way we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so we got that as well. Let's grab one of these and let's roll. Wait, I think I dropped it. Didn't mean to do that. Grab it. Grab the damn thing. Damn. I'm always annoyed with that thing. Okay, let's reload my gun as well. That one is already being defended, so it's good. I'm gonna trust in them, even though it's being damaged. I'm gonna trust in them, and I'm going to give it some. Let's do this. Let's do this, and do that. There we go. So. So yeah, you can't really synthesize your own music with Octavia. You can only synthesize a small repeating tune, which kind of sucks. It kind of blows, but that's just the way it works. Hey, by the way, yeah, what you can do with Octavia, your allies can also do with you. So if they were to like dodge or crouch at the right time too, they'd also be able to, become invisible like I would. So Octavia can essentially buff the entire team when she's around. And she buffs them depending on what they're doing is also what she buffs, which is actually pretty good. So yeah, she's actually a very good buffer. Like she will buff her teammates, like she can buff the whole squad quite well. So and it's good. Let's put one over there. I do like using the two mallets, but I kind of want. I think having one that's like, well, that has a really long range is a lot more better than having two of them. I might make a separate build for that as soon as we finish the mission. Let's kill that. And yeah, the mission is over. Oh, let me just use this one over here. Oh, I became invisible. Aim for the hole. Get in the hole. Put that over there, because why not? Alright, so... Oh, I'm invisible. I forgot about that. So, another mission completed. GG. Let's put that over there. Because why not? Let's go crazy with the music. Wow, this Nova is completely like... I think she's like using almost like the default colors. Wow, I haven't seen a default colored Nova in a long time. We got a Rhino. That's obvious. I don't know what... Oh, yeah, the guy was the Limbo. Right. So, yeah. So Octavia is a buffer slash crowd controller, and she can deal some pretty good damage against enemies who are like shooting, because as soon as they shoot the mallet, they'll start taking damage from it as long as they're within its range. So that's good. And the damage will also stack up. So obviously the more damage they're doing, the more damage they'll be doing to themselves. So it kind of works out very nicely. All right, thank you for joining my game. You have a good one. There we go. All right, so there we go. Another alert has been completed. I don't even know what resources I got. I just do them by impulse. But yeah. So as far as Octavia's build like that I have right now, it's very simple, really. It's nothing that I guess I could put it here. Like, what is this particular loadout that I have for her? Okay, here I have as much duration as I can get my hands on. So if I were to say sacrifice some duration and then put the extra mallet, that would basically make the exact same build that I had before. Although I do want to change this, and I want to put at least stretch, because we do need that range. There we go. Put stretch in there. So yeah, we're good. And here I'm going to switch that. I'm going to switch the mallet, the extra mallet, and I'm just going to put. I'm just going to use the same build that I did before, which is using. What was I using? I was using overextended in order to give myself as much range as possible. So yeah, got a lot of range here. Got a lot of range, but I do need power, because my power is at minus right now. So I need to use transient fortitude for that. So here we go. I got some decent strength. I would like to have, instead of using overextended, I could just use something else. I could go for like the damage, which is okay. And then I could just use the auger reach. Not as much range, but at least more than normal range, plus the extra damage. How much time is that? 163% time. How much is that? Duration is 32.6 seconds. 32.6, 32.6, 32.6, and 48.9. That's actually not that bad. It's more than enough time. If I were to use my Zenuric, then I should be able to replenish my powers faster than it actually depletes. I get that extra energy. I get the extra strength. I have a decent amount of range. And yeah, I think I'm good for now. Yeah, it works out very nicely. I think this works a little bit better. I think this would work a little bit better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So there we go. That's how I'm going to be using my Octavia from henceforth. I don't really use her that often though, because she's there are a lot of better skilled players who are. I figured that if you really like synthesizing music, even if it is going to be like a very short one, like in repeat, then you probably will be able to like make some really cool, awesome soundtracks and stuff. But at the same time, you also need to play with her. You need to like slide, dodge, depending on the music tones. So if I were to show just real quick, if I were to go into a Manta chord, you'll notice that whenever I would, this is her metronome, and every time I would dodge at the exact moment the sound hits one of these notes is when I would actually be able to become invisible, or any buffs. Her buffs will activate when the music hits these notes and you do something exactly at that moment. That's how it works. Now there's also the mallet, which I have no idea. I I think every time it hits its nodes, like it'll deal damage to enemies or something. I don't really know. She's kind of a little bit complicated to understand, but she's actually a very good buffer and a good crack controller. So it's a win situation if you can actually learn how to play as her. So yeah, this is Octavia, our dancer or our DJ. She's not really more. She's a dancer and a DJ at the same time. So yeah, this is the DJ Warframe. So yeah, another alert has been completed. Another game, and it's back to the grind again. But yeah, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Stay cool, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.